No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and I'm very, very excited. Can I get a time check? What time is it? 5:01. Oh, I like that. Like jeans. We got Tony Willrich.
What up, what up?
The most lit Crip in the world, if you ask me.
Yeah.
No offense, Crip Mac. No offense, Bricc Baby. Anybody else, don't take offense.
A little bit to Bricc Baby, though.
Oh, really? You're not feeling the brick?
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not feeling Bricc.
What was it that did it?
It was just the... Okay, you sure you want to start with that conversation
Sure,
first?
I don't mind.
You want to
yeah.
just jump right into that?
Let's diss the homies. It.
Oh, my God. Well, I'm pretty sure that this interview is basically just like a recap of what happened last time. This is kind of like a recap.
We could touch on certain things. It's not really like a recap. But
Okay, not really a recap because, you know, Crip not here today. This is Tony Willrich.
Oh, okay.
Tony Willrich here today. Crip not here. Crip was here last time, but I can kind of give y'all a little bit of insight on what happened and why things happened and why Crip ain't really feeling Bricc.
So when you say hey, Crip ain't here today, are you saying that you were playing a character last time?
I was not actually. No, Crip wasn't playing a character last time, but Crip gave y'all what y'all wanted. Y'all asked the questions. Y'all wanted to know what was going on. Y'all wanted to know his history, his past, and everything. Gay Crip, let's just have him get that out the way. Gay Crip grew up in a gay Crip, a Crip neighborhood.
Right. Not a gay Crip
excuse
neighborhood.
me. The gay Crip grew up in a South Side neighborhood. On the South Side, that's where a whole bunch of Crips stayed at. That's Fort Worth is a Crip city.
Right.
That's what I want you to understand. Crips are from Fort Worth. It was a lot of going on back in the day. I guess it was a whole lot of people that was selling drugs, and a lot of people was coming from California, moving to Fort Worth. So Fort Worth was actually one of the first places to pick up banging early. You know what I'm saying? So I was kind of in the mix of all that because I grew up around other Crip members and like that. You know, I grew up with all the people that was throwing up them signs and stuff. So I was like, well, I'm a Crip. You know, I really don't even, the jump and all that, getting jumped in and all this stuff. Yeah, all that stuff happened. But that's not why I feel like I was a Crip. I feel like that just because I was born in the neighborhood and all my friends, all my homegirls and mama and daddy and granny was Crips, that made me a Crip.
Right.
You know, just because I was born into it. So what you want me to do? A blood? You want me to be a blood? Is that what you want me to be? No. I'm going to say I'm a Crip.
Right. I mean, that was kind of one of my main takeaways from the whole thing. I think one of the main miscommunications about it is just that LA has such specific rules and regulations because this is where a lot of the gangbanging stuff came from. So they're kind of going in depth about who gets along with who, and all that stuff is very true for LA. But I mean, I don't think it's a gay Crip thing. I think it's more just an out of state Crip thing, because obviously once gangbanging travels to different states, and they're going to kind of come up with their own rules, and people are not going to care about certain things as much as other things and like that. So it's I kind of got that from watching it. I'm like, this dude really is from this neighborhood, and he took it upon himself to, claim to be a Hoover Crip, but that doesn't mean that there's any kind of connection. The same way that if we were to get a bunch of Brooklyn Bloods on the podcast, and then we would have a bunch of LA Bloods review what they said, I'm sure that there would be 10 different things that they say about what being a Blood is all about that the LA Bloods would not agree with or would think was some weird shit, just because it comes from their place. Now, granted, there's some gang stuff, and I realize I'm kind of sounding like the gang Wikipedia article right now, which I have no right to be that guy.
Yeah,
but
you're not a gangbanger.
Right, no, not at all. Very, very much a gay white boy. But the fact that there's just, certain other states, you can't expect them to necessarily know what LA gang dudes care about.
But honestly, who the really care? Well, I told myself I'm doing a cuss cleanse, so I'm not really supposed to be cussing. But who the really cares about gang banging? Who's really gang? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's just some LA. I guess LA just different. But to be honest with you, ain't nobody really gang banging no more. If you gang banging, you is lame as hell. We is trying to get some. Who really want to be out here gang banging? I don't give a who color, what you wearing. I don't care. I heard out here you can't even wear certain colors. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nobody was gonna with me. I was here last time, and I don't okay, let me not do that. last time I was here, I went to the beach. I went to Hollywood, went everywhere. Like, you know, like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I just got that just special aura around me, protection or whatever. But I don't know. I heard out here you can't even wear certain colors.
No.
But I've been coming out here a long time. I've been to Compton.
Right.
I've been to Compton. Like, you know, I barely come to LA. LA only really good for giving out unemployment benefits and Venice Beach. So it's like, that's the only time I really come out here. So, you know.
That's funny though, because a lot of times people will be coming from out of town and they'll be telling me like, oh, so I definitely shouldn't wear a red hat. And I'm like, listen, you should not go to a Crip neighborhood wearing a red hat. But in 99% of Los Angeles, if you go to the beach, if you go to Venice, if you go to Hollywood Boulevard, whatever, nobody's going to give a But if you look, because that's the thing about LA dudes, they could spot a gang member a mile away. They could smell that you're from Compton. They know that you're from Watts. They just got it programmed into their brain that they can feel where you're coming from. It's pretty wild. Like these dudes will spot each other on the street and be able to sniff each other out from across the block.
What?
It's weird. But like for an out-of-towner, they're going to be able to smell the out-of-towner on you. A million miles away.
Nobody said nothing to me, and I stayed a good 2 days after. We enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah. Because you don't come off like a threat, you know? But if you were marching around wearing all orange in a rolling 60s neighborhood, then yeah, okay, maybe we'd be having a problem. For sure we're going to be having a problem.
You know, and I did want to go to explore a couple of places, but, you know, my team was like, no, Tony, they going to kill us. And I'm like, y'all so goddamn scared. Like, I wanted to go over there, you know, my homegirl trying to jump out the car and stuff. And then, you know, these new cars, they when you type in an address, it'll announce where you're going. And it was like, directions to Hoover Street. And then everybody in the car was, you know, they was like, Tony, what the hell are you doing? So, but I just like to just do different stuff. But, you know, like, I don't like to go nowhere where I'm not invited. But I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie, I would like to go over there, you know, like, and turn up, throw a party. We can all drink old English together and and stuff like that. But that's just the type of person I am. I'm just that cool ass little nigga. You know, I ain't trying to be like on no beef or disrespectful type stuff. I'm trying to do the actual stuff that a Crip is supposed to do. You know, and I'm not, let me just go and just say this. So to answer your question, you asked me was I being a character? I most definitely was being a character.
You were hamming it up a little bit.
I was most definitely being a character, but I don't have no problem being community revolution and progress. Like what we really supposed to be doing, changing the world, trying to, you know, like Crip Mac even said that he want to go pass out fruit snacks and cupcakes to the homeless or something he want to go do or something. I don't got no problem doing that. We could do that all day.
Right.
You know, and I respect Crip Mac the most out of, even though he crazy as hell, he crazy than the but I respect him the most out of everybody, especially when I was sitting here last time. I respect him the most because he kept the same energy. Now,
but he gave you a Subway sandwich.
He did give me a Subway sandwich
and a bag of chips.
But let me tell you something. Last time I was here, I did not know what was going on. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't even know who I was interviewing with. I thought I was going to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
I really did. Last time I was here, I thought I was coming to see you.
I think I was out of town that day because I was nowhere to be found around the office.
And I even said it on the video. I was like, where Adam at? You know, I'm sitting here looking crazy, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So next thing I know, and everybody back home was telling me, Tony, you need to be scared of Crip Mac. Crip Mac, you better hope he don't come in there. So I'm sitting in here, got Bob Marley in front of me, I got San Andreas next to me, and so I'm waiting, thinking you finna walk in here. And next thing I know, I hear boom, 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 some big ass footsteps. I'm like, what the hell is that? So my heart started beating. I'm like, oh my God, like who is that? Is this the famous Crip Mac that everybody's been talking about? I've never even seen him before. This is my first time even knowing who
he is. Looking like Goro, just
coming in here, walking up in here. So he walking in here. Next thing you know, earthquakes start happening. Start falling out. You see the little thing that fell out the wall, start falling off the wall. He walking in here with his old English and he wasting all over the place. I could just imagine what his home looked like.
I've heard some.
He wasting. I'm like, who gonna clean this up? I swear to God, I want to just, But he's very respectful. Even though he banged on this table like a drum, he's very respectful. And when I left, he kept the same energy. He went on to do other interviews about me, saying that, I respect Cud and Crip Mac. Yeah, we drunk old English. You know,
I feed the homeless.
As long as you need to respect Cud. Like, you know, he was doing all that.
For sure.
But
Bricc Baby. What did Bricc Baby say that kind of annoyed you?
Bricc Baby on the dead homie, you know, like there ain't no Crip. Like, you know, he doing all of that stuff. Like, you know, I didn't like that because I was, you know, and I like, at first I thought I was going to like him more than everybody. Because I walked in here and he was the first person to greet me at the door. Shook my hand and everything. Was happy to see me. He made me feel a little comfortable. So I sat down, you know, and he seemed nice until I left. And I saw him on other interviews talking saying this and saying that and the third. I don't like people that switch up. Okay. I like people that keep it all the way 100. I like for people to be honest. I like for people to not change up or be fake about situation.
I felt like he kind of.
Who in the hell is Terrell? Cause I heard that he used to work here, making $25 an hour, and then he quit. No, he got fired to go and start his own Great Value No Jumper at his grandmama's basement.
Who told you all this?
In Compton.
Where did you get all this?
I put it together my damn self. I kind of put two and two together.
See, that was part of what was weird about it, is that a lot of people had this narrative that we had like created you out of thin air as a way to get at him. I know, because I'm going back and I'm seeing these other interviews, and people actually think that I'm clever enough to have planted you on these other interviews first, and then having you on No Jumper.
Meanwhile, you on vacation in Calabasas, Bosco somewhere.
But then meanwhile, like, I mean, okay, so you and T-Rail do sort of have like similar swag. Like, you kind of remind me of each other. And I think he's even admitted as much that you guys kind of, he got a little bit of the zesty gene. He's not all the way zesty, but he got
LGBTQ. He's LGBTQ.
He might be a ZD. He's a zesty disciple, I think.
It gives,
Yeah, but they left No Jumper and they tried to start a No Jumper competitor, and it's currently failing. And
like I saw like what? I think the most views he got was like 100. 105 or something. But when he made the Tony Willrich thing, he got a lot of views on that. But then again, you know, that did come from over. That did come from over here.
The thing that really doesn't make sense about the idea that we planted you there is that the Crips who were in the building had no idea that you were a self-appointed Hoover Crip until like 5 minutes before the interview.
Yes.
So the idea that I was planting you to get at him as if I'm thinking about him all the time is kind of ludicrous, to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Adam. You did a good thing by getting rid of him. You did a good job.
He left, for the record.
He had to go anyway.
One of the other guys who was here, got in his trick bag and kind of tricked him out of his spot on No Jumper and convinced him that they were going to start this other channel, and that channel is currently.
Oh yeah. You see what happens when you try to bite the hand that feeds you. So I'm letting you know I don't like him. Okay. I don't like what he said. He was talking shit as well, you know, and I'm here in LA for quite some time, you know.
Really?
So I'll be here for a little bit, you know, if anybody wants to, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. But
shoot porn.
Yeah. Well, you know. Okay.
You're down to do porn?
No.
Okay.
Don't want to do no.
Your manager's saying you are.
Porn? I mean, speaking of porn, where's Eve?
Lena.
Yeah.
Lena. She's actually doing some work right now.
Oh, really? She's doing the porn OnlyFans
Not
stuff?
that kind of work. She's just doing regular work with her assistant.
Oh, okay. I love y'all relationship.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yes. I started to get her a gift before I got here, but see, last time we filled up the Lambo and drove out here.
Right.
This time I flew.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So I didn't have enough time to stop at the Louis Vuitton store, but next time I come out here, I'll stop there and I'll get her a couple of things.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. You don't gotta go all the way Louis with it.
Oh, yeah, no, we'll go Christian Louboutin. Would you rather? She likes that.
Oh, you're gonna make me look bad.
Oh,
yeah. I bought her some shit the other day.
Oh, yeah, because, you know, I'm actually like very, you know, manly, you know, like, so like, you know, my masculine is my, you know, when you post because I believe that, you pay all the bills, right?
No.
You don't pay all the bills? Okay, you should be paying all the bills.
But she got more money than me.
She does?
Well, some months.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you should still be paying all the bills.
Okay.
So that's me teaching you, you know, a couple, because, you know, even though I'm, you know, whatever, I still, my masculine side know how to come out. So, you know how they always be asking me about my masculine side? My masculine side is the parts where you're supposed to pay for everything. So anytime when I'm with my homegirls and stuff, none of my homegirls ever pay for nothing.
But you know that
pay for everything.
My wife made like a few $1 million a couple months ago from just getting by this one dude.
Yeah. I was going to ask you about that. How do you feel about that?
Well, definitely I'm not trying to pay half the bills, or more than half the bills.
But so that's okay that...
Before that, maybe I would have suggested that. But I think for right now, we're kind of...
Oh,
We got to
okay.
keep it 50-50.
Yeah, I also thought about also getting your wife something else, but we didn't have enough time. I was gonna get her like one of them big ass dick bears. It's like a big ass dick bear. And I was gonna bring it in here and stuff, and have my homegirls bring it in here. It's like a big ass teddy bear, but it's looked like a penis.
Right. She might need that. She's kind of a size queen.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said she's gonna love this. I talked about it to my management and everybody, but we had to fly. We was almost late. We was late here anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, I was gonna bring it up here. I was gonna just give it to her, and I wanted you to take it home to her. But I'll bring it next time. I got y'all next time.
Wow, you're a real one.
Yeah.
You know who's actually after you is Tasha K.
Tasha K.
Yes.
Who is Tasha?
You don't know her?
No.
She's amazing. You would love her.
Oh, for real?
She's huge on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She does like celebrity gossip and shit.
She's after me.
Yeah.
Like she wants to talk to me.
No, I'm gonna just interview her. But
Oh, okay.
the fact that you're probably gonna pass by her in the hall is pretty epic because
Oh, Tasha K.
the one who got sued by Cardi B.
Oh yeah, that's her. She coming up here.
Yeah. She's a
Okay.
legend.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys probably get along. I feel like she probably
Yeah.
has a lot of gay dudes watching her show. As
Yeah,
well.
she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her. I fuck with her.
Definitely.
So, what's up with No Jumper? Like, I feel like that I deserve actually to come up here sometimes and turn y'all up.
I'm kind of thinking that as we sit here. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
man, could Tony be the next star cast member
Yeah,
on
I'll
the No
come up here
Jumper
and turn
team?
y'all up. I got my, and actually, I also want to also tell you this, like, a little bit of your cast kind of like they be a little basic dressing and stuff. So like I can add a little zest to their clothing. I have my own little clothing. These glasses, this is called Zest.
You made those?
Yes. Well, I didn't make them, but
Oh.
I sell these. This
So
is Zest.
you're reclaiming zesty because they kind of use zesty as a negative term in hip hop a lot.
Well, that's my clothing line, Zest.
Oh, really?
Yes, my clothing line is Zest, and I feel like that I should actually style your whole cast, have y'all fly. I'm gonna have you in some rock star shit.
Okay.
Like I could really turn your stuff up. I'm gonna come turn it up.
I got some holes in my jeans. That's kind of rock star.
Oh,
right?
okay. Well, look, you almost there. I just feel like that maybe we should just need to rip a little bit more. We want you to look like more rocky. Like we want you to like really like. I got you, Al.
What could be more rock than just being white and having hella tattoos and shit?
Well, I'm gonna have your guitar. And all of that stuff.
Like MGK will have the guitar over my shoulder.
Yes, Tony got you.
Tony has done
got
it
you.
again.
Yes, I feel like that I can add a little zest to your collection, and get y'all really going. Because like I said, Bob Marley, he had
Right.
on the basic brown, and Crip Mac, he had on the basic blue.
He only wears blue.
He only wears that, but like if I can zest it up, I got y'all.
You got to realize that, like, okay, color banging, this is what I've learned, not to be too Cali banging Reddit on everybody, but what I have learned is that color banging is dead. That in LA, it's very, very normal. Just the other day, Whack 100 was in here, had a whole bunch of bloods
I
with
don't
him.
like his bald head ass neither.
You don't like him?
He was saying a little bit of stuff. I watched.
Okay, but Whack 100 was in here. He got a bunch of bloods with him. A bunch of them were wearing blue. Just like whatever. That shit don't really exist as much. But Crip Mac, he's married to the blue. Like he
Yes.
really
Oh my God,
believes
he's
it's like
so
a
annoying.
religion to him. Really, like if you wanted to meet people who are truly committed to gangbanging, Bricc Baby and Crip Mac, they're pretty much as intensely devoted to the faith as you could get.
I can see that. Now that's why I said like Crip Mac. I fuck with him, so I'm gonna talk to him and let him know like. I'm gonna pull him to the side and have. I'm gonna let Bricc Baby do whatever he want to do because I'm just over it.
Okay.
But it's 2023 and it's time to put all that to rest. It's to get some money. We're not worried about no gang banging. Okay, yes, or whoever from 60 rolling 55 or whoever's from all this other type of stuff. Like just calm down. We're not even trying to do all that stuff. That's why I left Gay Crip at home. Gay Crip's not coming back out. From now on, it's just Tony Willrich, and that's what we doing. So if Crip Mac want to go pass out plates to the homeless, we can go do that. We can all go. We can all load up the jumper van and go up to where do all the homeless people be at out here?
We could go to downtown Skid Row.
Okay.
That's pretty much the hive.
Yeah, we'll everybody get in the jumper van and we'll all go down there and Crip Mac can be the leader of that organization. That he'll be the team lead for that day,
Right.
and we'll go pass out plates and stuff.
I love that. I'm down
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you got to realize it's kind of weird for me because I am a person. I'm open-minded. Always, I don't give a fuck if somebody's gay. I support them. I was supporting gay marriage long before Barack Obama decided to get his zesty ass behind it.
Oh my goodness,
You
he
see,
was?
there was a guy on Tucker Carlson yesterday saying that he was snorting coke and banging Barack Obama in that. back in the 80s.
What?
Yes.
I have not heard that.
I mean, there's really no reason to believe him, but he's out here saying it.
Oh my! So how long have you been a supporter of the LGBTQ?
Forever, to be honest. My parents are like hardcore Democrats, so they always told me you can't. My mom and dad had gay friends ever since they were in college and shit, so they always were on my ass about that.
You are white. You know, that's not surprising. Now, a black person saying that, I would be looking at you with the cross eye, but you're white, so but I understand. Yes. Well, thank you for supporting the LGBT.
Of course.
And like I said, next time I come here, I'm gonna bring your wife some gifts. I'll bring you some stuff too. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm gonna go ahead and give you. Here you go. These are
this mother passes me a strap on.
Here's
Here's
your zest.
Wow.
That's your zest.
A little tight on my head. I'm not gonna lie, but
yes, that's my. Those are
a little tight on my head.
That's $350.
Probably an under exaggeration because holy shit, these are a little tight on my head. I have a huge head. It's a problem.
I know. I thought I was getting them for myself, but yeah, you're gonna have to.
I like them.
Roll with them.
I'm gonna put them right here because I don't think my head is gonna survive the rest of the podcast. Pause. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so can we go back in time to the origins of where Tony is coming from? Like, what was your childhood like?
So everything that I said last time, as far as that part, really everything I said was even though I was a character, I didn't lie about anything I said. Okay. I told the truth. Now I made it into a joke,
right?
But actually, I did have a little bit of a rough time as a child. So I was molested and shit. All of that shit happened to me. But if you're asking like what I went through as a child, I went through a lot of that coming up.
Really?
So, I went through a lot of getting jumped, So, no, the jump for the Crip shit wasn't the only type of jump I went through. I done been jumped on plenty of occasions just because I was gay. Man, I done been through some shit.
So let me ask you this. It's kind of a controversial question, but general assumption by a lot of woke people is that you're born gay and that there's nothing that could happen to you in your life that would turn you gay. But then sometimes I'll be listening to different people who work with young kids and stuff, and they'll kind of make it clear that from their perspective, their opinion is that the vast majority of people who become gay suffered some kind of childhood molestation. What's your stance on that?
No, that's not okay. You gay when you born. Like you just know. I knew as a kid. I knew. Shit, didn't I tell y'all what I was doing as a kid? Like but being gay, let me tell you something. And I studied this. So the right side of your brain is your masculine energy.
Okay.
The left side of your brain is your feminine energy. So anytime when you born, you operate on whichever your brain decide it want to work on. So I more deal in my feminine energy, but like I said, I know how to dip into my masculine energy when I need to, and then you can get your masculine Tony. Okay. Your man, then the masculine voice start to come out.
Right.
And then when I'm operating with the left side of my brain, then I can start treating women, doing stuff for women because I love women. I don't want to fuck them, but I do love women. I'm pro women. I don't be, as you see, I came out here with some niggas and my homegirl. I don't have no gay friends. Oh, really? So yes, I have
you
zero.
Suck up all the gay air in the room.
Yeah, it's only enough room for Tony Willrich. There's no other room for any other rainbows.
Right.
So I more deal in the feminine energy when my right side of my brain is ringing and shit. But it's all about genetics. I feel like, and it's some spiritual shit with it too. I feel like like when you born, like all that shit that they be saying about when you die and then you come back to life as somebody else, reincarnation, and then some other spirits probably got mixed in your spirit, and then it made gay. Or made, you operating your left side of your brain more.
Yeah, like when I talk to you, it does occur to me, like, and I was even thinking about this earlier, is that there was a couple of different kids that I was in elementary school with that were like 100% you knew that they were gay when they were in like second or third grade. And then as I got older, all of a sudden we're in like eighth grade and they are like coming out the closet and shit. Like, I really believe that the average person is just gay and there's no choice involved. It's just, that's just how it is. And that
the average person is gay?
Well, the average person who is gay, I'm saying that I think that you would probably know speaking to them at a relatively young age. You think that that's accurate?
Okay, so like explain.
Basically, I think you're born with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You either, like I said, yeah, you either born with it or you're not born with it. It's no way that you can make somebody like the opposite sex unless if you bisexual. You know, then them people like both. But it's some people that just like one. You can't make somebody like something else. Like you just can't do it.
But you have a child, so were you just toughing it out, trying to force yourself into a straight role at a certain point, or
masculine energy?
you were able to
taps in.
summon it?
Yes,
Really?
it just comes natural. It comes natural. Then I can start doing my masculine voice.
Right.
So it's gonna come natural. It's just gonna come like I said. I left Crip Tony at home. He's not coming back out. So we decided to seal him away.
Okay.
But we summoned Tony Willrich today to come and talk to you.
Right.
You know, so it just happens.
So what were you like in high school? What kind of shit were you getting into?
I was pretty peaceful, but at the same time, like I could also go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Defense mechanism. You just got to be able to summon the beast when it's time.
And I can summon up a few different alter egos, and I always did that as a kid.
Like
and
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. I followed kind of like in her little footsteps or whatever.
Okay.
You know, but I'm still just Tony Willrich though.
Roman.
So
is that like her tough?
That's her.
Her tough
That's
persona.
when she switches into her whatever the hell her what's that out of country person that European. Oh yeah, Europe.
Oh, that's a European.
Yeah, that's a European version of herself.
I'm not super tapped in, but I know she got mad personality.
Oh yeah. She can do what I do. She can switch it. You know, start acting being this and then be this other person tomorrow.
Right.
So I could do that same shit.
That's fire. Mm-hmm. So you graduated high school?
I kind of gave y'all a couple of my Medea accents when I was here last time too. You remember when Crip Mac was like, "Shout out to Medea, Tyler Perry." When he was catching on to my older woman personality.
Right.
I know how to tap.
I've never
into.
seen one of his movies. I'm gonna be real with you.
Tyler, you ain't never seen no Tyler Perry movie?
I don't think so.
What rock are you sleeping on?
I haven't watched a lot of movies in my life, period. But I need to get tapped in.
You're too busy grinding and working and hustling and stuff. Okay, there you go.
But sometimes I feel like there's movies that I hear just mentioned so much that I just have to tap in.
Oh yeah.
I saw Baby Boy a couple of years ago. I've been kind of getting by off that.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to watch TV more.
I know.
You need to watch TV more.
I want to watch like a full season of like Real Housewives of Atlanta and like.
You don't want to watch that. It's getting a little boring.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. But I'm supposed to be moving to Atlanta, so when I get on that show,
then I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these rappers that I do content with and interview, they have like a whole alternate life on Love and Hip Hop or whatever, and I never really seen it because I don't watch.
You should
that
actually
shit.
watch Love and Hip Hop. I saw. Speaking of Love and Hip Hop, I saw Masika here with
Oh my God, I love
San
her.
Andreas,
I love her.
and that didn't go too good.
Yeah, they got into it at the end.
They got into it real bad.
Yeah, I gotta go patch that up.
Yeah, I had saw that. You know, I be kind of like, you know, watching y'all sometimes. You know, it's certain people that I don't watch. It's certain people that I watch.
Who do you dislike?
Like you already know the
Bricc Baby.
Bricc Baby, Bob Marley. Yeah, can't watch his stuff. Anytime when I see some stuff with him, I just go right past it and go to the next one.
Would you take a perk with Bricc Baby and do a podcast?
Oh yeah, perk.
You need a perk to pod with him?
You have to be on a perk in order to do it.
That might be what you didn't like about
old
him.
English and everything, yeah.
He's perked up a little bit here and there.
Well, he can't do that around me. It ain't even really that. Like he cool. The only thing I didn't like was the fakeness. I don't like people that switch up and do interviews and say stuff that was not said to my face while I was here.
Really?
You know?
Okay. The thing about Bricc Baby though is that he is comfortable in Hollywood environments. He told me that he went to a Baddies premiere, a Zeus party the other day and shit. So he knows what's going on. He's definitely cool with some gay people and shit. I feel like
no, he's not homophobic.
But then the other side of his brain comes out as soon as we're talking about some gay shit because he is such a devoted Crip that like he kind of like it's a little difficult for him to square those two things. That he is comfortable around gay people, I think.
Yeah,
and then he's also just so devoted to the streets.
All right, I'll forgive him. I'll forgive him this one time, but I'm no more chances. You only get one chance with me. And I barely give two chances, so I'll go ahead and forgive him.
Right.
I didn't like that he was on them other interviews saying all of that stuff, but I'm gonna just go ahead and forgive, and I will When I come back, I'll talk to him.
I'm gonna be real though. Like, I didn't expect how much hate him and Crip Mac would have got for sitting down with you, because it felt like every crusty ass 50-year-old gang member had to make a YouTube video on their iPhone talking shit about, wow, they sitting down with them, this is disrespectful, yada yada. And I even ended up, shout out, rest in peace, S-Bone, but that's like basically why I ended up doing a podcast with him, is because he had some shit to say about that. And then we ended up doing a podcast, we were real cool, and then he was dead like 2 days later.
And you rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You know, even though he said what he said about me, you know, I really wish I could have got the chance to talk to him and, you know, maybe get him to understand who Tony is, you know, because I feel like that maybe he was so focused on gay Crip that he didn't really get to, a lot of people didn't get to see who Tony Willrich really is, you know, what I have to offer to the world, what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to prove. I never wanted to come on here and try to, I guess, be something that I'm not, you know, or be a person that, you know, people think is trolling. I just wanted to come on here and, you know, speak my truth and tell everybody what I went through as a kid. I wasn't trying to tell, you know, tarnish the Crip world name and stuff like that. But like, I really did grow up, you know, in a Crip neighborhood. I really did go through all of that shit. Now, it's not my fault that I was gay. It's not my fault that I'm brave enough to speak out about it and be a person who can come from that type of situation, be gay, and still be here and be comfortable enough and not scared to hide it or nothing like that. So that's
one thing I got from talking to a lot of people about it, though, is that the open Crip gay thing, that's what they have a problem with. Because I don't want to specifically say that it's true or whatever, but I heard Bricc Baby say things like, yeah, definitely there's some gay ass Crips. But they're low key about it. We don't know, or if we do know, it's not public or whatever. And they seem like more okay with that than somebody being open, which is kind of weird to me, because I feel like the deception of being a down low brother is probably the thing that is more troublesome, or it should be more troublesome. But then they seem like they're more bothered by the openness of it.
I just feel like nobody can tell anybody what they are and what they're not. So if I had chose to actually like be a Crip for real, well, I keep on saying for real, like I really didn't grow up in you get what I'm saying.
Right.
But if I chose to really be that, nobody can actually tell me anything. Nobody can tell me that I'm not that. Y'all know how many people out here that is fake gangbangers? Man, I'm not even gonna lie. I really with OG Percy at first, but a little bit. You know OG Percy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you talking about him on one of your
Well, now I've actually watched a bit more of his content. Yeah.
Well, OG Percy, he had got on like one of his little platforms that he do, and like he was like, I want to apologize to all the Crips for that stuff. Like, I just feel like that right there should make you not even a real Crip or not even a real nigga. Because first of all, I don't apologize for shit. I don't apologize for nothing. Anything I do, I stand on business. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to take something back or anything like that. I meant everything I said. So for you to get on the internet and say you apologize, what you mean you apologize? You ain't no Crip. You a bitch. Like, you's not no mother. That's not gangster.
Right.
That's not gangster to me.
So how did you even get into contact with him in the first place?
Because my publicist does work for him as well.
Okay.
And he thought it would be cool for us to meet each other, you know, since we're both like upcoming. Well, I've already came. So he's upcoming.
There you go.
And, you know, a person that, you know, is in the industry and stuff like that, you know, to link up. So I pulled up over there, shook his hand, and he didn't have no problem with me, you know. But I guess when he started getting all the backlash and stuff, he just couldn't take it, which is another thing that I feel about Bricc Baby. I feel like they just can't, some people just can't take backlash. And you have to be able to take backlash to be in the type of business. Like me, do you know how much backlash I got? But I still did not switch. Not one time. I kept the same energy. I still did everything I said I was gonna do. I filled the Lambo up, 93 gas, filled it up and drove 1,000 miles all the way out here to come sit with jumpers. And
21 Jump Street.
Even though people were saying, don't do that, Tony, you don't need to go to jumpers. What if they kill you? Like, I was not, I was a little bit scared, but I was like, nah, I'm brave at the end of the motherfucking day. I'm finna go out there and I'm finna sit down with these people and I'm finna tell them my story. So And I didn't switch neither. I kept the same stuff, just like I'm telling you now. So I feel like OG Percy to get on the internet and go from being cool with me to now you talking all of this shit and doing all this other type of stuff. That ain't no real Crip. That ain't no real gangster.
Like you and OG, you should have figured out your policies.
And I heard he ain't even really no OG.
Really?
Yeah.
He's new to this?
I heard he just
OG Percy, we gotta sit down. We gotta get to the bottom of this. Where's he at?
I told myself that I was gonna respect my elders.
Nah, just go crazy.
But he is on dialysis. He a CNA lady because y'all got a CNA that worker. See, I would have brought him out here with me, and if y'all already got everything, y'all got a CNA that worker that could have took care of OG Percy while we was out here.
Wow.
What's his name?
FYB J Mane, dressed up as a traveling nurse.
He could have took care of OG Percy, old ass, and I could have brought Percy out here.
He just fixed Billionaire Black's broken legs.
For real?
Well, he said he did.
Oh, I believe him. He could have took care of Percy.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
But since Percy want to do all this, see, I could have gave him the opportunity, and he could have came out here with me to this podcast. But I'm not supporting nobody that don't support me.
Yeah. I can't get behind that. I feel like it's weird because it's like,
don't you bring him out here?
No?
No.
Okay. I'll take that into consideration.
No. You can't bring him out here.
No, but okay. This is the thing, is that even when you sit here and you listen to Crip Mac or Bricc Baby, it's like even dudes who grew up in the gang shit, they're like, these are the types of dudes who would have been talking about all types of gay and faggot shit back in the day or whatever. But now the world has changed so much that they know that it's not a good look to be out here just like being negative towards the gay community.
You know that too.
Right.
I saw you. You made sure you took up for the LGBT.
Well, but that's really what I believe. It's like I'm really actually on the side of everybody being able to live their goddamn lives and do whatever the hell they want. So that's just where I'm at. But it seems like the gang thing is like the most resistant to social change possible. Like Bricc Baby and Crip Mac will say some shit that sounds kind of woke, talking about like, yeah, we support, like, you can't be hating on gay people, whatever. You would have never heard a gang member say that 10, 15 years ago. That's some new shit. Yeah. But when it comes to the gang thing, that's the one thing that they just sort of refuse to change on, I feel like.
Do you know how many gay people out here are gang banging? Like it's really man, when they came out with the gay Crip shit, do you know how many other gay folks it is out here gang banging? Like, how the hell did y'all just pinpoint Tony Willrich?
Well, you kind of did it.
I did.
You knew how shocking it was going to be. Like,
I did not.
You did it.
I did not. I did this 3 years ago. This not the first time the gay Crip stuff then came about.
Really?
A long time ago, I came out with a music video shot with Half Pint Films, and it went viral, and everybody was talking about he got a blue bandana around his head and he gay. What the hell?
Shout out to Half Pint Films too, because I am quite aware of him, and I noticed that they didn't know who he was when they did the interview, but he's been holding it down in Texas and shit for years.
You have to be cool and have a friendship with Half Pint in order to make it out of DFW as an artist.
That's good to know.
Yes, and that's where I started from.
Okay.
That's one of the people I started from. There's a lot of people that was a part of the Tony Willrich movement.
But so you're talking about a different situation than when we saw, like, because you have a new music video out where you're dressed like Eazy-E and you're in a wheelchair and you're saying CRIP.
You know what it was? I'm a GAY ass nigga / thug.
Yeah. That's it hard. You see my Instagram story today?
I didn't.
I shouted it out.
You did finally.
It's on my story right now. I didn't tell you.
Cause you don't be sharing my shit.
You know
that video they be like, why you ain't blew up yet? Cause you ain't share my shit.
Really?
You need to share my shit.
I gotta get on it. You're right.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you become part of the No Jumper team. That's part of what happens.
I'm already part of the No Jumper team. I'm finna start styling y'all and everything. I'm finna start being here. I'm gonna pick one of them rooms in there and I'm gonna come up here, start doing my little shit. And turn y'all stuff up.
See, I never really had a gay homie like on a day-to-day basis. Like I got like gay people I'm friends with. I'm cool, but I don't like talk to them on a consistent basis. I feel like
get ready to start because I'm finna put your number in my telephone.
That's what I'm saying. We could really be besties.
Yeah, we're besties. Yeah, we're best friends. I like Lena. I'm saying like Lena too. We can all be friends. Y'all can start inviting. Your wife is gonna love me. I can hear y'all right now in the bath. She in the bathroom. You gonna be in the bedroom. She's like, oh my God, Adam, I just love that Tony Willrich. We got to invite him to Jason's party.
Right.
She's going to be saying stuff like that. Party. Yeah, because you cool with Jason too, right?
Oh, Jason Lee.
Yeah, Jason Lee.
I thought you were talking about Jason Love.
Yeah, y'all cool with one of them, whichever one of them.
Right. Jason Love is the guy she banged.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, well, really, he banged her.
Oh, I'm talking about Jason. Oh, him too.
But you know Jason Lee?
Yeah, I know Jason.
Great man.
I don't know him, but when you introduce me, I'll introduce myself.
Oh my God. I would feel so awkward introducing you guys because it's like so much pressure. Like y'all gotta fuck.
I don't. Jason's not my type.
He's not?
No.
But he's a successful entrepreneur. He's in his 40s. He's holding shit down. He takes care of his body. He's lotioning his skin.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay, well, that part is my type.
You got a cool little Jerry curl.
It's cool, but I would like we could be friends. You know.
Okay.
I mean,
We'll start there.
Yeah.
If love happens, it happens.
Yeah, you're supposed to let stuff happen natural.
Right.
Stuff happens natural. You know, you don't force anything. It just happens.
But you got to understand that for a heterosexual guy, the whole gay thing is kind of intimidating because, like, all right, you go to a club and you see, like, it's boys and girls, but there's, like, a big wall between the communication where, like, the guys want to fuck every girl and the girls are very devoted to not fucking guys. Like, you got to put work in, you got to buy me a Birkin or at least cut me a drink or
that's what the girls
be
are saying?
nice to me. Yeah, I mean, you go to a high school dance and, you know, there's, like, all boys on one side, all girls on the other side. And it's like there's no alcohol to, like, get them to start mingling and shit like that. But then when we think about it, it's like gay dudes. You ever been to a gay bar? All these dudes want to fuck each other.
Yeah, and
It's crazy.
I'm definitely not that. I don't do. See,
You're not like that.
I'm not
you
like
got high
that.
standards.
Very high.
So one night I'm on a date with a girl downtown Long Beach. We at the movie theater. We finished the movie and we had some alcohol in there. So we were a little drunk by the end of the movie. And we say like, oh, we got to find a bar. Let's go to a bar. We find a Hamburger Mary's around the corner. We go to Hamburger Mary's. It's like a gay restaurant / bar. We walk in that bitch. I'm seeing fat motherfuckers with hairy ass chests in a straight conga line grinding on each other and shit. I never held a bitch hand so hard in my fucking life because dudes were looking at me like I was something to eat.
Oh my God.
They were off the wall.
Well, that's what happens when gay folks are a little different. You gotta understand.
Yeah, they fuck each other.
Gay folks are a little the other gay folks. Me not like
Right,
that.
you're different. Yeah.
Me, I'm a lot different. You're gonna learn that. So a lot of gay niggas out here are nasty because boys are nasty. So women not really nasty like that. That's why you see a lot of the women relationships working with like studs and I almost said something that could get us
Dykes.
Oh, we can. Dykes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm old school.
Oh, okay. Dykes. They relationships be working. Like them gay girls, they relationships be working.
Right.
If you notice, a lot of the niggas that's gay and stuff, they relationship stuff don't be working. They just be wanting to have sex. Men are nasty.
Right.
So that's why that be happening like that. So you're going to always have that problem dealing with gay folks. Them gay folks, not,
But that's weird that you say that because when you think about it, it's like women are biologically designed to want to settle down because
Yes.
they're the ones who have to take care of the kids. And it's weird that that kind of extends into the lesbian community
Yes,
as well.
and that's why their relationships be working. They're ready.
That is cool.
They're ready to settle down.
Right.
Men actually need to start appreciating women a little more than they do.
I agree.
I hate to see women, get beat on and stuff. I got a lot of homegirls that go through domestic violence and stuff like that. Hell, if it wasn't for women, men wouldn't be here. You need to appreciate women. Buy them stuff. That's why I told you. You need to start paying all the bills. You need to pay all the bills. You need to appreciate Lena.
Right.
Pay everything. You need to pay the rent here by yourself. You the car note by yourself, phone bill, everything. Buy Birkin bags for no reason. Yes. Appreciate that woman.
See, that's my problem with if you become Lena's gay best friend is that
I'm gonna be on her side all the time.
Right, you're gonna be the one telling her like, "Fuck him, he ain't no good. You gotta leave him. He's not good enough for you."
You don't be doing bad stuff, do you?
No, I'm actually very well behaved, but I could
okay.
imagine that you would paint another picture to her.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna be investigating and stuff. Like I'm probably be like looking and seeing.
You're gonna be like, "I seen some bad bitches in the studio today. I don't know if Adam was fucking them, but he damn
was.
well might be you. You need to look through his phone."
We gonna look through it as soon as he get back to the
You're
car.
gonna help her look through it.
I'm gonna help her. No, give it to me because you gonna skip over everything. No, I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, we have like the healthiest relationship. We don't cheat on each other. We don't
That's
lie to
good.
each other. We do the porn thing, but
Yeah, well, that's not
about
cheating.
it.
That's overstood. You have a solid understanding. Wait, not this juice say no. I mean, water say no jumper.
Yep.
I did not know that it said that.
Yeah, some good shit.
Oh yeah. Okay, but yes.
We're over whooping. Let's start there. Anyway, so Yeah, what has been like the most interesting result that you've seen since the interview came out? Which I feel like, as much as you've been doing your thing for years and years, that kind of like took it to a whole nother level.
So Jumpers is actually the most biggest podcast I've been to yet, or biggest anything I've done so far.
Did you try to do Say Cheese before this?
No. Have I tried to do Say Cheese?
Yeah.
No. Are you a competitor with them?
I mean, I suppose, yeah, we're both kind of...
Y'all never had a conversation? Like, y'all not affiliated? Like,
we've had conversations, but I feel like even if me and him are cool, we're kind of aiming at a lot of the same content for a large percentage, same demographic.
Well, Jumpers is a little bigger than Cheese.
Ooh, sorry, Sean.
You know, I was... When I came here, it definitely boosted a lot of stuff that I've been doing. You know, when I got back to the city, it was like a hit in the city. Like, everybody was... Like, Tony, I seen the Jumper interview. I seen you on there and doing all the Dragon Ball Z ass shit. Yeah, let's hit it right
Love
quick.
that.
Hit it right quick. Yeah.
Yo, but I'm a stickler. For me, it's like, if you're going to throw out that C, you got to hit it this way because they're looking at it and it's got to look like a C.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise,
that was the one mistake I made.
D?
That was the mistake I made because I'm trying to, because like them phones, you'll take a picture doing something this way, and then when the picture done, it'll be that way. So yeah. Yeah, but that's actually not the appropriate way to throw it up. I would demonstrate how you supposed to throw it up, but my team is, we're not supposed to be doing that.
They want you to leave the gang signs alone.
Yeah, we leaving that alone.
I mean, they could blur it out, but you could just throw up a real simple C like that too, right?
You just did it for me.
Well, we're gonna blur it out. Yeah.
You just did it for me. But yes, no more this and that, y'all. Whatever memories y'all have from the goddamn big ass C, just download that to your phone or something, because we not presenting, like we said, we leaving gay Crip at home.
I'm not a gang member, but I'm a fan of the culture. And when I saw you hit that hoe, the way you just snapped into it and then sort of snapped back, like you just did it with a whole level of swag that like I never seen before, Well, and I'm out here in the thick of shit, but I never seen somebody hit it like that.
And I came through and I showed out.
You shit on the ops right there.
I came hard, and I said I was gonna come out here, and I said I'm gonna give these motherfuckers what they want.
You made a splash.
I sure did. I made sure, I'm sitting. I was sitting, like I said, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was sitting here, and I'm thinking I'm finna talk to you. But when I saw Big Mac, oh, damn.
You think you're gonna talk to me, and then you get Crip Mac, Bricc Baby, and then Sharp, who was mostly silent throughout it.
He gave like, let me just get through this. They want me to come in here.
He was kind of like the voice of reason there.
He was, but he asked his little 2 questions and laughed the whole interview. So it was like, it was really him that was, and he was doing all the, Big Mac doing all the talking.
Yo, I need to talk to him about his interrupting in interviews. It was kind of insane.
He fell on the floor. Yeah. He knocked your little cute little stuff down and wasted all over your table. What if this would have electrocuted me? Spilling that juice all over the table.
That's a lawsuit.
Oh, I just wanted him to just clean up after himself. Other people had to come in here and clean up. I want to tell him so bad, no, make him clean it up.
Right. But he has handlers to take care of all of his worldly responsibilities.
What? Why am I not that blessed? I have
You'll get there.
I have to do everything myself. So I'm thinking that he finna do it, clean it himself, but no, other people coming in here to clean it.
Right.
So I need to teach him a little home training.
I have a memory of I was getting on a plane because I lived in New York City for 7 years before I moved out here. So I'm the flight out west, I'm waiting for the plane, and there was a rapper who was waiting on the same flight as me, and it was this rapper Gravy who actually played the Notorious B.I.G. in the movie that they made about. I know, weird name, right?
Yeah.
He actually shot himself in the ass once by accident outside of a movie theater or outside of a radio station, and then they banned him from the radio station.
That reminds me of somebody back home. Somebody back home in my city kind of did the same thing.
Shot themselves in the ass? Who? Yep. Someone I know?
No, he ain't nobody. He ain't really nobody.
Well, anyway, I'm waiting for the plane, and this Gravy motherfucker is just sitting right there, and I'm just thinking in my head, like, that's crazy. Why the fuck is this dude here? And then he got a stylist. The stylist was giving Tony Willrich. Like, he was full-blown homosexuality.
That's your sign right there.
But that kind of like, but this is like over 10 years ago, but that kind of like let me know that even this dude who I thought was this gangster ass dude because he shot himself in the ass, I don't know, my standard of gangsterism at that time included shooting yourself in the ass, but he had like a sus ass stylist with him. And that just let me know, like, oh, these rappers, even if they act tough, they might actually have a gay member of their team or whatever.
Oh, since we back on gangs, who is, I'm going to keep on asking you questions about these
Go
folks.
crazy.
Who is the bald guy with all the tattoos replaced for hair?
G-Face.
Okay. Did he say something along the lines of he'll never be accepted in gangs in LA?
Probably was something he might have said.
Okay. Can I just let him know something real
Sure,
quick?
yeah.
All due respect, sir. I understand what you're saying and things of that nature, and I respect what you're saying. But, he said gangs will never accept me. He didn't say Atlantic Studios or Warner Brothers or stuff that matters, will accept me. As long as stuff like that is accepting me, I respectfully don't give a damn.
Right.
If any gangs is accepting me, I'm finna be in New York in about on the 12th. I got some big shit I'm finna do.
He's a tricky one because he's Armenian and he came from Armenia and pretty much went to prison and joined a Mexican gang.
Armenia was
Armenia.
Armenia. Okay.
Yeah, which is what Lena is also,
Oh,
coincidentally.
okay.
Yeah, there are a lot of Armenians out here in LA.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much outside LA, I don't think. But he came out here, gets sent to prison relatively quickly, joins a Mexican gang. And so he's been out for however many years, but his mind, I think, is still very conditioned along prison lines. So to him, especially, the gay thing is just hard for him to sort
And
of
what is
fathom.
he? He's
An Armenian,
no, was it blood or Crip?
neither.
Oh, he's just a regular gang.
Yeah, because the Mexican shit is some other shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Well, cool. Well, that's his opinion, and that's fine, I'm cool with not being accepted in gangs and shit like that. That's, that's perfectly fine.
But you want to know why you taking on the Hoover Crip role as a gay man was kind of extra exhilarating to the gay community is because there was basically a dude from Hoover a couple of years ago. They caught him on the blade, a.k.a. selling ass, a.k.a. sucking dick for money out on a street that's known for having prostitutes in LA.
Undercoverly, though.
I mean, this is a street that is right in the middle of Hoover territory, basically. So the fact that he was out there doing zesty activities kind of lit the city on fire on social media and shit for a little while because it was just so controversial. So that's why when you came through playing that role, it was extra oh my God, because people still have the memory of this fool. And when they confronted him about it, and I apologize if I'm getting any details of the story wrong, but when they confronted him about it, he was like, I asked the big homies, they told me it was cool. And that was kind of that was kind of like a legendary line because people could not believe that he actually was saying that.
So what ended up happening to him?
I don't know. I don't know if he's still out there selling booty or what.
I think that he's still doing that. I think he probably didn't fully tranced now. Men like that, they go ahead and go into trance.
I mean, he could make his way over to Vegas and hang out by the truck stop and ain't nobody going to be checking for him out there, I don't think.
Yeah, that'll be perfectly fine, and his wig and all the stuff like that. Usually people like that, they go ahead and transition and, from, he was selling booty, right?
Allegedly.
Or was he selling the other body part?
I don't know. Maybe bussy. Who knows?
Oh, okay. Well, if he was doing that, they usually start to transition. And,
well, your booty hole is your bussy, right?
Yeah, that's what that is.
Right.
Yeah, know that.
Just want to make sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, okay, so was there, nowadays, I feel like a huge percentage of gay men end up transitioning into women, or at least thinking about it. True or false? And did you ever consider about going that route?
No.
That's some new school shit.
No.
Texas is old school.
I have no problem with the people that decide to, change, but I would never change my genital stuff and get it turned inside out or get it yanked off or nothing like that.
But a lot of them don't do that.
Well,
that's one thing I've realized.
They don't, but the night is still young.
Yeah.
And a long time ago, BBLs and getting titties and all that stuff was a neck turner. What are they doing? What? People are doing that, So now it's getting ready. The world is changing.
Right.
People finna be cutting their balls off and getting it delivered to them in an ice tray. It's finna get serious.
I can't lie. I love the BBL.
Yeah, the BBL is lit.
I'm not mad at all.
Yeah, nobody should be mad.
I love the fake titties too.
But a long time ago, people was mad about stuff like that.
Right.
But now it's normal now.
But I see girls with BBLs that are disgusting. They get it way too big and their legs are way too small. It looks fucking crazy.
Because they didn't take it serious. They you can't just go and get a BBL. I have so many friends that just went and got BBLs, and some of them look good and some of them don't.
It's all about matching the legs.
And you have to like work out. You have to take it serious. You have to eat healthy. You have to do stuff like that. You can't just jump out there and think that you're finna get your belly fat. Like, what was that blue face? Blue face baby mom.
Jaden Alexis.
Yeah. So
best mom.
Yeah. Her stuff is cool, but it could have been better if it would have worked out.
Right.
You know, so
you never know how it's gonna sit, and that's why I feel like I like my girl's BBL so much is because she got the thick ass legs.
she got a
See, a lot of people don't know.
I did not see. That's good.
But she always had the thick legs, so the shit don't look like it's sitting all funny.
Yes, when you don't know somebody has a BBL and they could just say things like, "Oh, girl, her booty big. Oh, I wish my booty was that big." You know, when you could just say stuff like that and you not know that it was a BBL, that's a good BBL.
It's kind of crazy because like people always say like No Jumper needs female cast members, but then when
y'all don't have one,
not so much. But then what happens is that we put them on, we try out women, and it seems like for the most part the audience don't really fuck with them. Like even if they say they fuck with them, they don't really watch when they're on camera. And granted, we have not tried out anywhere near enough as we should, but it kind of occurs to me that you could bring some of that feminine energy to the podcast. And I think, but also it makes me wonder, would the fans really fuck with you in that environment, or would it be a little bit difficult for them to understand? I don't know, because sometimes I don't think they're as woke as they think they are. And also I don't think that they think they're woke.
Well, when I open their eye, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
When I open their eye, they'll be okay. They'll understand what Tony's trying to bring to the table,
right?
What I've already brought to the table, and what I'm going to be given, because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for about 4 years now. This ain't my first rodeo.
Right.
You know, I've actually had a podcast I did before. It was lit. You know,
really?
I used to turn up. Yeah, I got a couple of shit I used to do. You know, now the only difference between my podcast and your podcast is we used to be throwing down.
Fighting?
We be in there thumping. We be in there fighting. Man, people be getting mad. I be telling their business, doing all shit like that.
You don't mean literally fighting?
Yeah, we was really fighting. I got
started swinging on each other.
Yes, I got into so many fights in my podcast.
I would love to see that, because
Yeah.
we had that happen one time, and it's like I'll never forget, because everybody
Yes.
talks about it still all the time.
Yes, and that used to happen all the time at my podcast because I didn't give a fuck. Like I used to just, if I'm gonna talk about some tea or if I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna say it exactly how it needs to be said. Meaning, if your business has to get put out there, I'm gonna do that. And if you get mad, you just have to pull up. We're gonna have to run that. And people used to do that. I got into so many fights. I done got into fights with girls, they boyfriends, they baby daddies, and a couple of people that worked in my podcast. They got into fights. I'm gonna show you. I got you. I'm gonna show you. Yes.
Wow, that sounds viral as fuck. Why haven't we seen any of this footage?
You probably haven't seen it because you live way in LA and I live way in Texas.
But I feel like if somebody sent me a clip of some people that I don't even know fighting on a podcast, that we would probably post that, because that's just the kind of shit the world needs to see.
Y'all need to start posting me, period, my shit, period. Y'all always let my stuff just go past. But then y'all want to post this other little stupid ass stuff about them two island boys that nobody wants to see.
Okay, how did you feel when you saw them making out with each other?
Albino kept popping up in my head.
You think they're albino?
I mean, wait, no. What's the word? What do they call the
Incest?
people that when you have sex with your family members and you have a baby that's, what's the word?
Retarded?
Yeah, we retarded, but it's
Inbred.
No, it's something.
Well, they
else.
might have already been inbred.
No, it's something else. It's something else. It's called it's sometimes you're gonna be stupid. You're gonna be retarded. But it's just retarded. Just keep on popping up in my head every time when I think about the Island Brothers or the Island Boys. They just added another cast member onto their little
I
thing.
saw that.
Yeah, and he looked like he just there for the detention.
And they're so casually sus now that when I saw the video of them introducing the new brother, the one Island brother is just like cuddling his face up into his brother's neck. And I'm just like, what are you guys doing? At first, this seemed like at least you were doing it to turn up on OnlyFans. And now it seems like you're just doing it because you just feel comfortable this way, which this is something I said on the podcast before, but fucking your brother is not normal within the gay community.
That is evil.
Or any community,
That
really.
is horrible.
Yeah.
That ain't even gay. That's just, you know what? That's going to be my first thing that I'm going to do here at Jumpers. I'm going to bring the Island Brothers here.
Oh, I love that.
And we're going to
idea,
have a conversation, and I'm going to talk to them, and I'm going to preach to them and tell them why they need to stop doing that. We're going to go into all type of details of health issues. I'm going to bring up the charts. I need to see their My Charts. You know what My Charts is?
No.
My Charts is
like Carfax.
Okay, it's a Texas thing, I guess.
Okay.
It shows all your STDs that you've had, or if you've ever had any health conditions or anything like that. I need to see their My Charts. I need them to bring records. I need to see if anybody called the police on them. But I need everything. We're going to get everything out. That's going to be my first test.
I've had chlamydia and gonorrhea a bunch of times.
Oh, I need to see your My Charts.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, you come too.
Well, I'm in the porn world, so it's kind of part of the job.
Yeah, well, I'll bring you some condoms.
Oh, see, I ain't going to wear those.
You have to start wearing those. You're in the porn world.
No, in the porn world, we do not wear condoms.
What?
No.
Oh, yeah, your My Chart. I think I don't even need to see it. I already know.
Listen, wait a minute. Anal sex with a condom?
Oh, you do anal too?
Yeah, and I can't imagine rocking a condom, a Jimmy hat for that shit. That shit hard to get in the first place. If I got rubber around my shit, it's going to feel crazy.
I had a feeling you did anal.
Of course. I'm a top.
Oh, yeah. Yes. It's given top. It's very much given top.
No, I'm a top, like a power top.
I know.
Okay, yeah.
I know.
Shout out Lil Top.
Yeah,
Young
big
boy.
Big top right here. Then we got.
No, I'm
boy.
Big Top. You're right.
Yeah, Big Top.
The Big Top Circus.
Yes. Yes. Okay, never mind. We ain't gonna let you come in the room with the Island Brothers. But go ahead.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I just don't think they understand how wild that shit is.
It's, and I can't wait to talk to them because I'm gonna let them know that. But when I get done explaining to them how unbelievably disgusting that is, I think that they'll be leaving here with their lives changed.
But do you think, because I feel like this might be like the final frontier. We can accept people having a chunk of their arm cut out and turned into a penis so that they can get, gender reassignment surgery.
Who accept that?
Well, the trans community.
Oh, okay.
They got to get that dick from somewhere. We can accept people getting mastectomies and getting their fucking tits chopped off at 15, 16 years old. We can accept Tony Willrich, presumably having a whole host of male sex partners over the years. But it's difficult for us to accept people who are related to each other fucking. Is that not the final frontier of us being accepting sexually of other people's life choices?
I guess now I feel how the Crips felt about me. Because I don't agree with that.
You don't?
No.
You don't think that'll ever be? Because, we're talking about two dudes.
I'm finna be judgmental. I'm finna.
Listen, no offense to Josh, but if I was dating my own sister.
Wait. I knew it was something wrong with him too. Go ahead.
If I was dating my own sister, I would understand if people look down upon us socially, because then if we were to ever have kids, the kid might come out looking like an island boy or some shit. So that I understand that. But if you have two guys who are brothers and they're fucking each other, I mean, there is no chance of them having a fucked up kid. So shouldn't we be accepting of that?
No.
Really? Why not? What is that so offensive about that? See, now you're a Bricc Baby and I'm you.
I told you. I'm finna be that. Now I understand why Bricc Baby did what he did.
Right.
You know what? We'll when the Island Brothers get here, I will handle everything.
Well, because me and Vlad were arguing about this on this podcast.
I saw you on Vlad.
Yeah, because I was saying I don't think it's the government's right to interfere in anybody's sex life. And so if people want to be doing incest, I'm not saying that I'm cool with it. I'm not saying I would do it. But if you want to do that, who the fuck is the government? What, they're going to bust down your door and arrest you for fucking your family member? I mean, that just seems wrong to me.
Well, I mean, nobody's doing that to them. I don't think nobody's doing it, saying anything that they can't do it.
And that's even worse because that shows that the police are selectively politicking. They're only enforcing the laws that they feel like enforcing because there's incest laws on the books. Ron DeSantis, where are you? You need to pull up on the Island Boys and stop this debauchery.
Yes. Now, look, that part I agree with you. God damn it. Because you was up here trying to take up for that motherfucking ass a little bit ago. But now I'm trying to get y'all to understand that shit is not right. That shit is nasty.
Okay.
I'm disgusted every time when I see that on jumpers. I keep going because I don't want to go back to the restroom to throw up. That's nasty.
Right. No, it's definitely disgusting for sure. But I also don't think the government should be breaking down your door and telling you what you can and can't do.
Enough about the Island Boys.
Okay. So what does Tony Willrich do for a living or a career? Like, what is your actual day to day?
Okay, so I've actually been on TV. I did like a little. It was a little show.
A reality show.
It was a little reality.
I heard somebody
show.
mention this, but I never seen it.
I got you. I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
So I've done reality TV. Like I told you, I did a podcast before. I really just, when the whole little rap career came, like that I could do, because I rap. I actually rap. That's what I do.
You're pretty good too.
Yes, I am, and I need people to understand it. I'm not no gay Crip. Come on now, click on my music, shit.
Right.
So, I rap. I act. I'm a father. My last job that I had, I worked at Walmart, but I knew that I was special because I was stealing all the money out the register. So I knew that I wasn't supposed to be a working person. I always knew that I wasn't supposed to be a worker. I am a personality. I'm an entertainer. And I just do anything with entertainment. Like I'm an entertainer. That's what I do. Except I don't do OnlyFans. That's the only type of entertaining I don't do. I don't do the OnlyFans.
Why is that? You thought about it?
No, I don't want to do that. I don't think I'd be good at that.
You don't think so?
No.
Really?
I mean, no.
You got a dick and balls. You could show it to the world and get rich.
No, I don't want to do that. I mean, no, I can't even convince myself to do it. I'd be scared. I wouldn't even know what to do. I'd be sitting there like, oh my, this camera, like it'd be a camera point. So it seems like you're very professional at doing it. The camera don't bother you when you're butt naked, does it?
No, I kind of like it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So with me, I definitely don't feel like that I would be able to perform well naked with a goddamn camera on me.
Let me show you something. And
yeah, let me see it.
I
will be the judge, and I will let you know if you should stop or not.
Let me give you just this, and you could give me your review on what you think of this image.
Who is that's you?
That's me on the right.
Okay, who is that?
Not my wife.
Oh, okay, because I was about to say I know that ain't her.
But then that's a white man from France.
Okay, and y'all just sitting there just happy taking a picture.
Banging her together. And
banging her together.
It's called the Eiffel Tower.
Smiling for the camera. Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay.
What do you think of that?
I think that, so I guess you're professional at it, I guess. I guess you
Right.
know.
I mean, I wasn't like hyped on touching his hand or anything, but it was
you wouldn't,
part of the job.
Yeah, you didn't seem too interested to be grabbing his hand. You was more interested in the woman, I guess.
Yeah, I am laughing pretty hard in the in the
maybe you were smiling at the guy. I don't know.
That content and much more available from onlyplugtalk.com.
Oh, Plug Talk. You know, that's what they told me that you were doing when I came here the last time. I said, where's Adam? They was like, oh, he said Plug Talk. What the hell is Plug Talk? I'll be damned. You plugging.
Yeah. We plug and we talk.
Yeah, goddamn, yeah.
We interview girls and then we fuck them.
Oh, okay. So that's what you do. Okay, so I won't.
All as one piece
be,
of content.
I guess I won't be able to get booked for that or go over there.
No, that'd be different.
Yeah, that'd be different.
Yeah. No, but I mean, that's one thing that as a male porn star you kind of deal with. I've had this conversation. I got a buddy named Air Thugger, very good looking light skinned guy. You'd probably love him. And he told me that he has to like really stick to his strict boundaries when it comes to OnlyFans because he is a good looking guy. He is straight, and probably a huge percentage of the people who are paying for his OnlyFans are also gay, and they want him to do stuff that
you have OnlyFans, right?
Not a personal one, just the Plug Talk one.
Okay.
But so people will be asking him to suck on dildos and be jamming shit up his ass and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, I can't do it. I can't put my booty on the kitchen sink because he's trying to stick to like an image of being like a straight dude, which I believe he is. You have to, if you're doing OnlyFans, if you're doing any type of porn, you have to have an OnlyFans and be okay with gay men watching your videos because that's where you're going to get most of your money from. But if you're somebody like him, he could kind of fuck his whole image up if he started doing zesty shit on camera, right? But he's going to make more, not messing his bank account up if he let the gay folks watch. Not saying I'm going to be watch, but I'm saying that if you do that, then you open up more money opportunities because the gay people are going to pay for that. But it enters into a weird territory, though, where like your image as a male porn star can become kind of janky if people perceive you to be swinging both ways. But the image when you log into your Bank of America, but it's about the long term too, right? That's long term. Well, you could cash out right now if you do OnlyFans, but I feel like you were holding back on it because you think it might hurt your career long term. Nah, I just don't want to do it. Yeah, that too.
I just don't want to do it. I'm just not. It's not something that I would do. So it's a self thing. Now I may make a lot of money. Well, shit. I guess I'm a hypocrite. I just basically just told you the same thing. If I was to do it, I probably would open up more avenues to more money. But that ain't something I want to do. That's not something that I would put myself in. You know, because then I wouldn't be happy. You know, because you got to be happy when you're working. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you happy when you working. You love doing that.
Yeah,
you like doing the appetite. You like doing that stuff.
That's the depressing thing about the Island Boys is you kind of assume that they couldn't really want to do this. They're just doing it for money, right? But maybe they really do.
No, they really like doing that. I can look in a person's eyes and tell what they want or what they want to do. I could just look at your eyes and tell what it is. I know everything when I walk in the door. When I walk in the door, I know what type of person you are. I know what you want. I know what you think, and I know your mind process. That's just me. So I look at the Island Boys, Island Brothers, whatever the hell you want to call them, and they really like fucking each other. They do.
We don't technically know if they've actually done that yet.
They have.
Yeah.
They have.
You can tell.
Yes. They most definitely have.
You are my guru for this sort of thing. So.
Yes. I'm going to definitely give you all the information that you need when it comes to anything gay.
So what are you looking for in a man?
Let's see. Someone that act like J.P. Morgan, Elon Musk, Bill Gates.
You're looking for a sugar daddy.
Somebody that got a whole lot of money that can change my life. Yeah. That's them the type of dudes I like. People that got a whole lot of money. Who else got a whole lot of Adam Goody, some Indian man that got like billions of dollars. People with money. Adam 22, stuff like that. Everybody that got money.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're looking to be a sugar baby.
Yeah. Well, no, but I mean, if I'm with somebody that got a whole lot of money, then I ain't got to worry about paying for nothing.
Are you on any of these websites?
The
sugar daddy websites that I hear about.
What sugar daddy websites are those?
Where you can find somebody who wants to pamper you and give you money.
Oh, well, no, I don't have to do that. My energy is naturally going to attract the people to me. You remember, did you watch the interview when I told everybody that my guy had bought the Lamborghini?
Right.
Yeah.
So you have a guy that's buying you luxury cars?
Yes.
Wow, that's lit.
That's why I like, giving to women. That's why I keep telling you I'm going to buy your wife a gift.
Right.
I'm someone's going to give to me, and I'm going to give to women that, that I see of value.
I would love to bring you guys together.
Yes. I can't wait. I really wish that she would have came in and helped with interview, help do the interview.
She's so
too.
busy. It's tough for me to get her to do anything over here.
Yes. Well, once she meets me, like I said, my energy, I can just attract people to me. I don't have to get on the websites. I don't have to do none of that stuff. A guy is just gonna come and see how ambitious I am, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I want to take care of him." So yeah, J.P. Morgan, Bill Gates, them the type of people I like.
Elon Musk. He's a freaky guy.
I would date him. I would definitely date Elon Musk. People of value.
Even with the gross body.
That's fine. I'm not worried about none of that stuff. He has a nice bank account.
So you're down for a dad bod?
What's a dad bod?
It's like a fat fucking middle-aged man who's kind of just.
Well, as long as the bank account is fat, matches him, it's cool. Bank account has to have a lot of money in it.
Right.
All these women out here are trying to talk to these guys that, look real good, got all the tattoos and stuff, not healthy for you. People that, think that all of that is cute. No.
I called Maxo Cream on the show and asked him what he thought about the gay Hoover Crip.
I saw.
Because he is a Hoover Crip. And he actually said that's a Dallas thing. He's like, I'm in Houston. I'm not co-signing that. That's some other shit. He didn't really take shots at you though.
Yeah, I saw. Nobody really does.
Right.
Nobody ever, that's why I say that I'm just that guy.
Right.
Even though I saw a lot of shit talking in a lot of the comments, when people, man, do you know how many people are in my inbox that live out here that are co-signing what I'm doing and saying, yeah, I support what you're doing? It's a lot of Crips that are in my phone right now on Instagram. They're from out here. I'm from LA. I'm from such and such street and this, that, and the third.
Really?
And you can come over here. Yeah. I got a lot of support.
You think they're trying to fuck or you think that they're just trying to just support?
I would hope they're trying to support.
Okay.
So hopefully they're trying to support, but you just really just made me look at this phone crazy. I'm finna grab it in a minute and be like, okay, now what do you want?
Right.
But I got a lot of support. Now, if you're in the comments talking crap about me, you just hating. But I feel like a lot of people do support Tony Willrich.
Right.
Honestly, I really do. I've gotten a lot of good backlash as well. I believe in good backlash. I believe in all publicity is good publicity. I believe in all of that stuff. So if you in the comments talking shit about me, you either want to be my friend or something like that. That's what I feel like. I don't feel like nobody got no problem with me. Don't nobody care about the gay Crip.
I feel like I'm going to lose you to Tasha K as soon as you meet her. I feel like you guys are going to just mesh.
I can't wait. I can't wait to meet her. I want to ask her. So, like, how do you, like, are you broke now? Like, did you pay all the money to Cardi B? Like,
she always makes jokes about being broke on her show, but I don't know how serious I'm supposed to take that.
They always say if you make a joke about something, it's probably kind of really reflecting in your life.
Right.
So, if I'm making a joke about anything, I probably didn't experience a little of that.
She might be just hamming it up for her fans and shit too, because they probably want her to be kind of broke because that makes her more relatable.
The kind of laugh and then go to the car and cry thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I think
your fans get kind of weird sometimes when they think you're really getting a lot of money.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, everybody always supporting me, you know.
Right.
You still getting money, you know, and everybody's supporting the come up.
You got gold on your shirt, literally.
Yes, and I do.
The good life.
This is real. This is another of my Zest. This is from the Zest clothing line.
You made this?
Yes. No, well, I didn't make it, but I have a company
right.
that I'm partnered with that does all my designing for me, like these glasses. They design these Zesty glasses.
What about Zest soap?
Zest soap?
You don't know about that?
Oh, they have a soap called Zest?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I remember this from back in the day. I don't think I ever used it, but Zest soap.
Oh, wow. Well, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, that's that good shit. Look
See,
at
they
that.
stealing my shit.
It looks like gum.
Well, mine is going to be spelled a little different. Mine is going to have an A in there.
Instead of the E?
Yeah. Zest. Yes. You not,
Zest.
It's not zest, it's zest. You got to say it like that.
Zest.
Don't say it, the country way. So the commercial is going to be, when I do my commercial, when I advertise my clothing line, like say if it's you, I'm going to have my little zester, my orange, and I'm going to zest some.
Orange zest.
Yeah,
that's some good zest.
Yeah, and I'm going to zest, you're going to be clean. Right now you got on basic, but once I zest you, yeah.
I would consider you approving your application if you would like to join the Zesty Disciples.
Sure. I was join the Zesty
That's
Disciples.
a gay crew that I'm coming out with in the Chicago drill scene.
I have to be the OG of it, though.
Oh, I like that idea for sure. Yeah.
I'm the OG of Zest.
We have a few other Chicagoans that we have to choose from as well, but
yes, them are too big. I mean, them too little.
too little. That's
big.
tough for me. Yeah.
Yes, but yes,
Zest.
Yes. Zest.
Yes.
You not saying it right.
No, now I'm doing it with a ye. I'm doing like a yes thing.
You gotta add the A in there.
Yes.
Zest.
Zest.
Oh, I guess. I guess. But we'll work on it. We're gonna work on it. You know, I will be back to jumpers.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna actually be checking in on this side of the family from time to time.
I like that. Yeah.
Because you know, it's a lot of stuff that I need to critique and get in order. You know, we're gonna talk to Bricc Baby. I can actually get his, you know, because his dreads, like, you know, I could do the little styles. Get it styled up a little bit more nicer.
You think his hair is kind of basic?
I do, but I can style it and make it look better.
Right.
You know, when he comes in here, you know, all the girls gonna be all over him.
Hopefully,
after I get done zest.
Hopefully, his Crip programming doesn't stop him from getting his hair worked on by a gay man.
No, now in jail, he been in jail before. I'm pretty sure them gay niggas in there was doing that hair.
I don't know. I feel like the way that they're moving out there, that letting a gay dude do your hair.
Yes.
Next thing you gotta bust it open for him. All of a sudden, I feel like you might not want to. You don't want to be indebted to a booty warrior, right?
No, that's not what's gonna happen. It's natural. Everybody's doing it. All the straight men are going to gay men to get their hair braided or twisted or whatever you need to get
on the
done.
outside, but behind bars, I feel like it's a different paradigm.
Behind bar, like jail.
Yeah, when you're locked up.
Oh no. Didn't you just hear what these folks was? All the stuff that be going on in jail, all the gay ass shit. Not saying that he be, you know, fucking any other niggas, but I'm saying like I'm pretty sure it's gonna come a time when you're in jail and you're gonna find a gay friend, you know, that you really don't have a problem with. You know,
I don't know if you could get Crip Mac to agree to the gay friend thing.
Crip Mac, my friend.
Well, yeah, he was pretty cool to you.
Yes, I got full as hell in here. He up here talking about chips, talking about chip really mean get killed. I'm getting hungry. He pulled out a bag of Lay's out his ass.
You go, I could really use a bag of chips right here. He goes, well, I got one right here.
He really gave me some goddamn chips. Now, that Subway sandwich, I ain't gonna lie, I do not make my Subway sandwich like that.
I hate Subway
I
sandwiches.
don't make my Subway sandwich like that. He had tuna and pickles and onions
serious?
and all this stuff on there, but I still ate it though because I was hungry. But next time I want mustard, turkey, pickles, and Italian bread. He had wheat bread.
You don't like that?
I guess he wanted me to be healthy or something.
Right.
I wasn't trying to do all that.
That's the funniest shit about that is that he used to be addicted to Popeyes. He would not stop talking about fucking how much he loved eating Popeyes. And then all of a sudden he becomes a Subway guy.
It used to be chicken crumbs all in here and shit.
I think his health and nutrition knowledge kind of ended with Jared from Subway, who he went out a different way.
Because he did tell me that he's trying to work out and stuff now. And
Yeah.
so I guess he has to change his diet.
Yeah.
You know, that's another thing I'm going to talk to Crip Mac
But he's
about.
like Jared. He's trying to lose weight by just eating those sandwiches. But you remember what happened to Jared, right?
Well, what happened to Jared?
I mean, he's fucking little boys.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not Crip Mac.
Okay.
Jared.
I thought you were insinuating.
No,
okay.
Crip Mac would never do that.
Oh, okay.
But Jared lost like 200 pounds by eating Subway sandwiches, allegedly.
Well, it just depends on what's on the Subway sandwich. You know, it was too much fattening stuff on it.
Really, yeah.
Besides the wheat bread.
Got it.
Tuna is nasty. So like, you know, by eating that your body's gonna be upset. You know, I don't.
If I went there, I might get like a steak and cheese right now.
Oh, that's very unhealthy.
It is, yeah.
Yes, that's very unhealthy.
Yeah. But that's probably like the thing that I would think would taste the best. Oh no, the meatball marinara.
So what are your diet tips? Like what do you do to stay in shape and stuff? Because you know you got to stay in shape for your OnlyFans. Well, not your OnlyFans, but your porn stuff.
Yeah, I'm working on. I lost like 40 pounds over the last couple of years.
You drink creatine?
I do.
Oh yes, keep drinking creatine.
That's good stuff.
Get you some BC.
I'm on the amino acids as well.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So
there you
I'm
go.
kind of starting to feel like, wow, I am like holding muscle a little bit more
Yeah,
because
see,
I'm
look,
taking that shit
it's
on a
all
daily
in the
basis.
eyes. I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you.
You can see the creatine in my eyes.
Yes. Well, remember I told you I can tell a person when I meet them, just look in their eyes and I can tell.
Right.
So you work out, you drink creatine, and you
Gorilla
You
mode.
gotta stay in gorilla
That's
mode.
what-
You gotta stay in shape for your porn shit.
Well, that's the brand. There's a dude named More Plates, More Dates. He's a YouTuber, and he has a supplement line that's called Gorilla Mode or Gorilla Mind.
And you use that?
He sends me fucking creatine.
Oh, you sponsor him.
Well, he sponsors me, I guess.
I mean, he sponsors you to advertise his stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, but put your zest back on then. Well, I'm not paying though, but yes. So keep drinking your creatine. Yes, stay in shape for your porn star. This is me giving you tips, so make sure you take
I
notes.
appreciate it, yeah. Keep high-fiving dudes in the middle
Yes,
of it.
yeah. There you go. Keep doing your high fives and stuff. That's going to start accepting gay people onto your stuff when you create your OnlyFans. Go ahead and create your OnlyFans. Go ahead. Create it.
And then do
So-
some gay shit.
No, don't do no gay stuff. You need to do not gay stuff that's gonna make gay people want to watch it even more because they're gonna wish, you know what I'm saying, that you was that way.
Right.
So that's gonna make them even more want to go click on it because people love to have what they can't have. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah.
Okay.
So go do that.
I like it. Mm-hmm. My man Tony.
Yeah, I'm good. Look, I'm gonna have everybody up in here, them upper higher selves.
Yeah.
While I'm up in here, I'm gonna show y'all how to reach to the next level.
Maybe we'll all be homosexuality by the time you're done with us.
Yeah, zest.
FYB J Mane. Let's start there. Well, it's the end of the podcast. Let's end there.
Oh yeah, JB. One thing, JB NY Mane. He gay, right?
Why you say that?
No, because I was under the impression, because I don't know, I guess by you saying that, I was under the impression that like he was an openly gay person.
Well, now that you mention it, I have my doubts, but
Oh, you have your doubts that he's gay?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh, okay, he's not gay. Okay, I thought he was gay.
he might be a zesty disciple. I'm not sure.
Let me get his glasses.
He's a black disciple as far as we know.
You can give him some zest.
Ooh, okay. Oh, see, these might work better for me, yeah.
He might need this too.
Holy shit, the whole world is orange. This is crazy. Now I'm seeing life the way Tony sees it. This is sick. All right. I like it. He hit that hoe. All right. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to LGBTQ community.
Start sharing my shit.
Let's start sharing this shit.
Yes.
Social media team, where you at?
Yes, get on your team. I do not want to have to come back up here and tell y'all no more.
If you're really going to make me zesty, I need to start doing some of this.
Yeah, start. You already started. Baby snaps.
Oh, no. You need to think of another word. Use another word. Don't be saying snaps.
Yeah, Crip Mac ain't here today.
Yeah.
I could baby snaps. That's all I
Oh, my God. The way you just hit that hoe.
Yeah. You do it a little better than me.
I'm going to be walking around town looking at guys just being like, you killed that.
Do it with your zest.
With my zest.
Yes.
You ever do poppers?
Oh, you know a little bit too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know a little bit too goddamn much.
I'm in the community.
Yes, you are.
Dilate that asshole real quick.
Uh-huh.
No, you do fuck with the poppers?
No. I've only had sex with 5 people in my life.
Really?
Yes.
Damn. That's a sacred pussy, ain't it?
5 people.
5 people.
So you're 500.
I'm not like 600.
Oh, yeah.
That's a rough estimate.
I gave you too much faith. I had too much
You
faith.
want to know how I learned about the poppers?
How did you learn?
Met a girl off Tinder back in the day. Mm-hmm. She was a flight, what is it? Airline stewardess.
Okay.
They have these like homes that are like temporary spots where like a bunch of stewardesses will live all at the same time, flight attendants. So she takes me back to hang out afterwards. Turns out like every single person staying at this place besides her is a gay dude. And so I'm just hanging out with them.
Everybody there was a gay dude except for her.
Yeah, because it's basically like temporary housing for flight attendants. And like a huge percentage of flight attendants are gay men.
You had sex with this person?
I did not have sex with them. No, I was trying to have sex with her. But we are hanging out there.
You didn't have sex with her?
I did not. I tried. They busted out the poppers. And so then I gave it a sniff. So I tried the poppers one time in my life.
Oh, wow. I'm just trying to make sure that this girl wasn't a trans. So that was all I was just trying to make sure.
No, she was an adult female.
Okay.
But that was my one interaction with the popper scene.
Okay.
We should get some more just to have it around for the pod.
Yeah.
Just give it to the employees.
I actually was thinking about coming out with my own brand of poppers at one point in time.
Right, because it's not illegal, right?
It's not. It's actually something you could have. And I was going to name it Booty Hole Relaxer.
Oh, I love that.
Because my ex-boyfriend had cheated on me one day, and I went in his bag, and I had found the poppers in there. So I'm like...
That's how you knew? Because nobody's going to do that by themselves?
Because what is it doing in here? I didn't buy this. Like,
Hey, how about this? My bussy pink, my booty hole brown.
Pound Town, just left Pound Town. That could be the name of it.
I'm in Texas,
That could be
thugging
the
with
name.
my rounds.
But booty hole brown. You know, I couldn't say the pussy pink part.
You don't like that?
I can't say that. 'Cause
The bussy is pink.
my pee hole yellow or something. we can do that. I mean,
I'm having too much fun.
you're having a little bit too much
Yeah, they're
fun.
going to put me off the set for this one.
Yes, you're gonna be put off.
Tony, big fan. Thank you so much.
Yes.
You're the man.
All right.
Appreciate
I'm
you.
coming back up here.
We're going to link up again soon.
All right. Let's
Smash the like.
Let's go to Jason's house.
Let's go to Jason's house.
Let's
I
go.
like that. Everybody, No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Also now the gayest podcast in the world.
Yeah.
Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, and Grindr. Like, comment, and subscribe. NoJumper.com if you want to support.
And leave us a whole lot of likes if you are a part of the idea that Tony motherfucking Willrich need to come up in this bitch and turn y'all up.
My booty hole brown. Let's go.
Pound Town.